Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. Mocklink TV beats satellite and includes video and music streaming. New subscribers save big, even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis. I'm joined in the studio this morning by Tangie Viner. How are you this morning, Tangie?
I'm pretty good.
And Tangie is from the Early Childhood Iowa, Muscatine County. She is the director over there, and she's here to tell us a little bit about it. So I'll just let you just take right off.
Sure.
What is the EI or ECIMC?
Yeah, we shorten the name because it's quite a mouthful. But ECIMC is a designated Early Childhood Iowa area board. There's 39 areas in the state, and the board's made up of about 7 to 12 volunteers, and the board determines community needs for young children, establishes priorities, and provides funding for local programs that offer services to families with children ages 0 to 5 who reside in Muscatine County. The board receives funding from 2 legislative appropriations. The first one is the Health and Human Services, and the other one is the Education legislative appropriations. So, and what does that mean? What do those what can we do with those funds? The purpose of the funds that we receive from the Health and Human Services appropriation are called early childhood funds. And those funds are to enhance the capacity and quality of child care services to help parents obtain or retain employment. Our other funds that we receive from the education appropriation are called school ready funds, and the purpose of those funds are to support a comprehensive school ready plan for children. And we have 5 different result areas that have been determined by the state that we need to keep in mind when making our funding decisions. And that would be healthy children, children ready to succeed in school, safe and supportive communities, secure and nurturing families, and secure and nurturing learning environments. And what the ECI board will do is they'll complete a countywide needs assessment. So they'll reach out to parents, caregivers, teachers, trying to determine what is the biggest need in our county. And then from there, they develop a community plan, and that's what drives their work and helps make their funding decisions. And one of the biggest needs that is regularly identified would be access to, quality preschools, affordable daycare, those types of things. So what the board has always offered preschool scholarships, which I've been in here and talked to you about before in the past. And I just want to remind folks that we still have scholarships available for this year. So anyone who might have a preschool age child that hasn't enrolled in preschool, I encourage them to give us a call. We could help them with preschool options within the county, and we can also help with a scholarship for 3-year-olds. Most of the 4-year-olds, they get free preschool through a statewide program.
Okay.
Already, but the preschool scholarships we can help, and the income guidelines are just as an example, a family of 2 making less than $32,920 could qualify for a preschool scholarship.
Gotcha. And
depending on what center they choose, they could 3-year-old preschool could potentially be free too. Just depends.
Really? Okay.
Yep. So, and it's really important, to prepare those kiddos for kindergarten.
Absolutely.
So, but the big thing that I really wanted to come in here and talk about today is the Child Care Scholarship Program. And this is a program that the ECI board used to have, and then due to reduced funding, they weren't able to continue it. And the state changed the way that the formula that for the funds that we receive. So what that did was it increased the funding that we receive for our early childhood funds, which tie back to daycare. And so they were able to implement this program again. And there's, the state offers child care assistance But what happens is a lot of times families, they get just above that threshold of being able to qualify for child care assistance. And, that can be a pretty big, hard hit on a family's financial well-being. So our child care scholarships could really help out families that might be in that situation.
Gotcha.
So, families can't qualify for child care assistance, so they have to be above a certain income level, but then they can't be above, another certain income level. So, and our scholarships, the family must reside in Muscatine County, and it would be for children ages 0 to 5. And they're $150 for full-time care per month, or $75 for part-time care. And the family parent must be working or attending school at least 28 hours per week to qualify. And what we do if there are two parents in the household, we average a combined total working hours of the two parents or going to school. And part-time care would be 24 hours or less. And the provider that's providing the care must be registered. And they have to accept, obviously, ECIMC's terms. So I encourage folks that, maybe might be interested to, either just give us a call, or they can visit our website if they want to, especially see the eligibility charts. So that they could see whether or not they may or may not qualify. And if they visit our website, right, which is ecimc.org, we have 4 information boxes right on our homepage. And in the blue, we have the preschool information. So we have a preschool information brochure. And then we also have the preschool scholarship application there that families can download and print off and get filled out to apply for a preschool scholarship, or they can contact us as well. We can get them a hard copy. We also have our child care scholarship application there. Same thing. They could download it right there. And within those applications are the charts. Okay. So that's where folks could see the charts. And then we also have a link for child care provider information. And this link is actually going to take you to what is called child care resource and referral. And I would have to say that probably almost every other day I see on social media where folks are looking for child care suggestions. And what a lot of people don't realize is that child care resource and referral has a parent specialist. This is a free service. They service the entire state, and it's kind of broken down into 5 regions. And so our child care resource and referral is housed out of Davenport. And this parent specialist, they can provide families a list of registered providers with openings. They have the days and hours available that provider may offer. And choosing a registered provider, really has a whole lot of benefits because it can give a parent peace of mind of knowing that the home has been inspected. Every person who lives in the home has a background check. The provider has completed CPR, first aid, a mandatory reporter, and they've also completed 24 hours of additional training. And many registered providers are also a part of, participate in some voluntary programs, such as Child and Adult Care Food Program, ChildNet, which ChildNet is it's a training program, and then it also offers continuing education as well, year over year. Okay. And the quality rating system. In the quality rating system, there's 5 different levels, and the highest level that can be attained is a level 5, and that just means that provider has went through all the steps that it takes to get their program to reach that highest quality. Gotcha. So, and those are all really great indicators of a high quality child care provider, because they do these things voluntarily, and it means that they're committed to providing quality care for children, and that's really important.
That is really important, and that's an incredible thing. And to see that there's different steps they can take to get better and better to get up to that, you called it level 5?
Yep.
Level 5? That's
Correct.
really cool. That's
Yep.
really cool.
Yep. So, just to give, our contact information, we're located, a lot of people don't know where we are. We're located in the AEA, which is at 1422 Hauser Street. And our telephone number is 563-263-8476, and we're extension 6522. If anyone has any questions about any of our programs or would like help, finding a preschool provider or a child care provider. We also, again, we have our website that has lots of information that people can access, and that is ecimc.org, and we're also on Facebook. So
would it be ECI or ECIMC on Facebook? Or is it the actual?
It's actually the whole name. Yep.
So Early Childhood Iowa, Muscatine County. So if you're a parent or maybe a guardian, some form you're looking to get a hold of, what does it look like for guardians? Do a lot of this same things apply? Where whoever is the overseer of that child. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's incredible. What a great list of services. I mean, I really wanted to just let you roll because I saw how much information there was and how much that there was that you guys offered, and that's really cool. It's a really incredible resource, and especially like that resource and referral program to be able to get out there and see who's a child care provider and how much do they care, how many steps have they taken to get better.
A lot of people don't know about that. They don't realize that that's a free service that is available to anyone.
Excellent. Excellent. So is there anything else you really wanted to discuss while we're in here this morning? Is there anything else that you guys don't have? You guys are funded through educational and what was it? Educational
and Health and Human Services.
Health and Human Services. Okay, so do you guys do any fundraisers or anything like that?
We don't really do any fundraising. Our focus is primarily, just determining the needs in the county, determining how those funds should be spent, and then just making sure that, monitoring the contracts that we have in place with the programs that we fund to make sure that, to ensure, good outcomes.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, that's a really cool thing, and we really appreciate you coming in and telling us all about it.
Well, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do so.
Absolutely. Well, we love hearing. And do you guys work with the YMCA from time to time, I'm sure?
We do. We do. We actually we fund some of their parent education classes with Family Program Services. Some other programs that we fund are LSI home visiting, parents as teachers through the Muscatine Community School District. We have some programs at Public Health that we fund. Okay. We fund a bilingual health associate at the West Liberty Early Learning Center. And a couple other, child care resource and referral. We do some quality enhancement grants for child care providers. It can be costly for a provider to move up to that level 5. There's a lot of equipment and things like that they have to have in place. So, if they're working through that program, then they can apply for grants. And then we also fund through the Iowa Association for the Education of the Young Child. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
We also fund their a wages program, and that is a wage supplement for child care providers. They're often some of our lowest paid, and which is unfortunate because they're educating and caring for our littlest people. So we provide a wage supplement. They have to be on a continuing education program,
right?
But then they can receive a wage supplement a couple times a year as well.
That's awesome. So, that's incredible. Well, this has been a whole lot of fun. We really appreciate you coming in and sharing with us this morning, Tangie.
All right. Thank you so much.
Well, once again, we say thank you to Tangie Viner joining us from the Early Childhood Iowa, Muscatine County. She's the director over there and telling us all about the programs that they do and what it is exactly that they are helping fund here in Muscatine County. So we say thanks once again to Tangie. And I want to remind you that this is brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. MockLink is always Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. MockLink TV beats satellite and includes video, music, streaming, new subscribers, save big, and even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here for the moving forward here on the voicemuscatine.com.
You've been listening to Moving Forward on the